What is up, guys? Joel here from Start Replay, and you can see I'm playing my sweaty ass team in FIFA 15. Got Inform, Reed, Mangala, Willian, Balotelli and Sturridge. That is just disgusting, and Walker, just ultimate sweat. Yeah, so in this commentary I thought I'd start talking about things I'd like to see in FIFA 16. So in FIFA 15 and FIFA 14, I didn't feel like there were that many changes between the two, and I know a lot of people say that it's a bit like Call of Duty. There's not a great deal that they can always change in these games, because at the end of the day, it's a football game. Oh god, I think we might have a clash of kits here. Let's see what his team's like. Hazard, Aguero, Tevez, Yaya Toure. Oh god. So basically, Brazilian back four, very nice, very nice. And he's got Hazard and Aguero. He's got Di Maria, I didn't see that one. Yaya Toure. Yeah, so this looks like it's going to be quite a challenge. Yeah, so in FIFA 15, I don't feel like we saw that many changes from the previous iteration. And I think there's more that EA can do. I know a year is not that long for a game developed, but the amount of money and power that EA have, they can do it if they really set their minds to it. What is going on? This is utter mess already, and there's a horrible clash of bloody kits pissing me off. Alright, it's a live commentary as well, so sorry if I'm trying to concentrate. Actually, I think if I win these next two games, I'll win the championship, so I kind of need to win. So firstly, I'd like to talk about career mode changes. Career mode is, each year I feel, gets slightly better. It's one of my favourite game modes. Well, it's probably my second favourite game mode after Ultimate Team on FIFA. I feel like I can just, I don't know, sink 4 or 5 hours quite happily into completing a season and really enjoy it, because you can sign the sort of players that you may not be able to get on Ultimate Team for price reasons, and you can play as all these. You can play as a team with a massive budget if you like. You can also play as like a smaller team and work your way up and try and find some bargains. But what I'd like to see is, as a manager of a football club in real life, you have to manage a lot more than just transfer signings and such. So what they should, or what EA should do, oh fuck, trying to defend and talk, it just wasn't happening and he scored. What EA need to do is start looking at things like training regimes, maybe even dieting schemes and things. Maybe you can set aside, I don't know, 25 grand of your budget and say, okay, I'm going to buy a brand new training facility. Well, not a whole facility, but you get what I mean, like a training system or staff or something. You can start exploring things like that, and then the more you spend, potentially doesn't always like work in the same way, but you can have positive effects on the way your players are performing. They can grow faster. You can reduce an older player's down in, like how his stats go down. So I think that'd be quite interesting, seeing like a training regime. I think it'd be quite good, because managers, they have to, obviously there's a lot of other backroom staff that does that, that helps the manager out with that and plans it and looks at the sciencey side of things. But I think you should have a lot more control over things like that, because at the end of the day, you're the manager of a bloody football club. Oh god, that was not good. I'm struggling to get through this guy. And I'd also like to see a bit more of a pressure on managers. So you can, at the moment, you can sort of wallow through the game, win some, lose some, it doesn't really matter. But what there should be, and what EA should try and implement, is like a more pressure and target based system. So I don't know, there's pressure from the media, there's pressure from the chairman saying, okay, if you don't win these next I don't know, 2-3 matches, like they're crucial, you're going to come under review, and we may or may not continue your contract. Things like that, to make it a bit more exciting and make you, as you play each game, you can't just go, oh sod it, I'll sim this one. You actually think to yourself, okay, shit, I need to play this because I need to win. You might be Brentford, you might be playing Manchester United, but you might think, I need to win. So I think, yeah, that'd be really exciting, and EA, you should do little things like that. Oh fuck. Oh, thanks De Gea. Nice one, mate. Bloody push it out for a corner. Yeah, so also in talking about career mode, a deeper thought and look into transfer budgets. So your transfer budgets, I know it's transfer budgets, well, they should actually cover budgets in general. So like I was saying earlier, training budgets, things like that. It just make it more exciting. I'm really not liking this clash of kits between this guy. And just other factors. I'm sure EA could come up with other factors that you could control and make it a bit more like you're an actual manager of an actual football club rather than just managing the players. Maybe even having two modes. So you have classic, which is basically what we've got now, where it's more simplistic, and then have an advanced mode where it does the features that I'm saying. I think that'd be really good. I'd definitely always play advanced mode because I like having control on more than just what they give us. So yeah, career mode just needs a general look into. I think I don't really like the current transfer system, but that should be changed. But that's a whole nother story. So they changed that a while back, and no one really liked it. But so yeah, that's all I got to say about career mode. Really, just make it a bit more in depth, give the managers more control, more pressure on the manager, and yeah. Oh my goodness, what a goal! Who was that? Hazard? Di Maria? I think it's Di Maria. Yeah, Di Maria. Lovely goal from Di Maria. Kind of getting destroyed here. I don't like talking too much and trying to play. It's not the best. Then I'd also like to talk about changes that need to be made to Ultimate Team. So I think the current system is very outdated. I'm talking about things like the chemistry system. I think it should be more numbers based, more calculations based, and more there should be more to it than just whether they play for the same club, whether they play for the same league, whether they play in the same league, or whether they play for the same country. I think there's a lot more they could do with it. So I would like to see things like, okay, so you've got Carlos Tevez. He plays in Italy or wherever he's playing at the moment. I think Italy. He's played for West Ham, Manchester United, Man City. So why does he not get a good link with players like Wayne Rooney? Because just because he's from the same country as a player doesn't mean he's ever played with the same player. But someone like Carlos Tevez, who's played for Manchester United, would have played with Wayne Rooney and would have had a relationship with Wayne Rooney. So I think you should get a certain amount of chemistry points for that link. Less than, obviously, if he's playing for a current club, but more than we currently have, which is 0. Like, I'm not too sure why EA can't do that, because it kind of makes sense. Like, when you play for someone, you play with someone, you develop a relationship with them. It doesn't just disappear once you move league. So why can't EA do that? I don't really understand. And the whole system should be more sophisticated. It's so basic at the moment. I'd also like, well, we've just actually had the January transfers and also the January updates to the cards. So obviously players like Ericsson, who's in this team, he played well for Spurs this season. Come on, Sturridge! Wow. Yeah, players like Ericsson, he's done well. Why can't we see more than one, which is the January update? Why can't we see more than one card update? Oh, that was a decent shot from Balotelli. Let's see if I can get anything out of half time. Not the best half. Yeah, so as I was saying, why can't we see more than just the one performance review in I know you get weekly informs, but in general the players should be updated throughout the year. So I'd say maybe 4. So each quarter of the season EA should look at players. It doesn't have to be a huge amount, even if it's 20 players, just more than they're currently doing. If they could just update their standard card, I think that would make it a bit more interesting. I think games like NBA do that. I'm not a fan of NBA, but I know there's a few things that they do that people like, and that's one of them. Oh, that was a brutal challenge. Let's see if I can get anything here. Fuck. Not good. Yeah, so why can't they do that? But I don't think... well, I'm still not too sure on this, whether the base card should get automatically updated. So when there's a performance review and it goes up... oh, I was too slow there to take a shot. See if I can get anything on this. Wow, that ball was in the air for a long ass time. Yeah, I don't know whether it should be auto-updated or whether they should stick to their current system. But the only thing is, with having more performance reviews, it means you're going to have like 4 versions of the same player, potentially anyway. I think that might get quite confusing for the market and do bad things to all the prices. Yeah, so... oh shit, he's got Tevez. What a save to here. Let's try to get something out of this now. Oh god. Nice. Let's make the move. Nice, Schürrle. I find Schürrle so good for just tearing through their defence, but it didn't work there. As soon as I say it. Yeah, so also FIFA 15, before the update, if you go back and play the demo, you'll see how much BS there is in the physics system. Let's sweat this in. Sweaty goal with Sturridge, one of the sweatiest players in the game. We got the sweat. Absolutely disgusting goal. But when you're playing for the title, it's what you got to do. Especially when you're live commentating and you're finding it hard to do so because you're rubbish at multitasking. You've got to frickin' sweat it. Look at that. He's like kung fu kicked it into the net. Almost missed, but it went in. Come on. Let's get this back. Yeah, less BS. So go back and play the demo. You'll see how much BS is in the demo, and also in the first couple of months of the game. You make a tackle and the physics are just absolutely awful. Make a slide tackle and they'll bloody go 40 feet with their legs and arms flailing in the air, even though you've made a gentle tackle and clipped their ankle. It's like, what the hell are you? I like glitches and I like mess, but not when you're playing games like Ultimate Team where you want to have a smooth experience and then shit like that happens. But we've got the Sturridge pace now. Took a touch too much. Oh, what a save from his keeper. Is that Lopez? He pushed it back onto me and I bloody knocked it out. That was poor. But I feel like I can get something from this game. With 2-1 down. So there's a chance. I got the Sweat United out. Come on. Moreno should get there. Nice. He's being tripped over by Schürrle. So an example of a player that actually could go down is Balotelli. So Balotelli has had an awful season for Liverpool. So much so that he's not even being played anymore, even though he cost them 15 or 16 million pounds, and he's a big name signing. But yet he's still so sweaty and so powerful in FIFA. Maybe you could even have negative ratings. Oh, what a tackle that was from him. We're really pushing in these last half an hour, so we've got 20 minutes now to try and get something out of this. Winston Reid, the inform. I really recommend him, by the way. It's really good. Oh, one of you! See, that is what I'm talking about. Less BS. The auto-switching system in FIFA 15 is terrible. I feel like I've got the ball there. The auto-switch is terrible. When I'm defending, it's the single biggest thing that causes me to concede a goal is when the auto-switching messes up. So I'll be running one direction. The ball will come over to my last man and it will auto-switch me. But because I was running in the opposite direction with him, it will make him turn around, then he'll be left for dust because for some reason it switches me without giving me any notice that it's going to do so. I mess up, my player's running the wrong way, he's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Goal. Well done, Mangala, keeping that in. Yeah, so auto switching needs to be sorted. I used to like it, well, not like it, but I didn't used to have any problems with it. Nice turn there from Balotelli. Can I use his strength? No. Let's go ultra attacking. We need to win this. Don't want to draw. Draw's no good to me. Not feeling all out attack because that literally leaves your defence open. I only do that in the last 5 minutes. Let's go. Make something of this. Ugh. Nice. No. Shit. Oh my god, I'm lucky. Why did I fucking fake shot in the box? Let's go. Let's go. Use the Willian sweat pace. Alright, let's go. Come on, make runs, run off me. Run off me. I see you. I see you. No. Not. Oh, he had a good keeper rush there. Well done, Reedy. Right, got Balotelli. Fuck. Last minute free kick. Right, I'm going to take it, put Ericsson on it, see if I can do anything. Oh, it's miles out. Shit. What's Ericsson's free kicks like? Very nice. But I'm not feeling it. Oh no, that went completely wrong. Come on, Willian. Chase your Brazilian friend. Ah, not sure what he's doing there. My last point that I'd like to see in FIFA 16. Sorry about this commentary. It's kind of taken a downturn since I'm losing 2-1 and I need to bloody win this. Yeah, my last point is the foot market. I felt like I could understand and read it much better in the previous games, but in this game, it's just a mess. An absolute mess. Players' prices fluctuate so much depending on the time that you're purchasing them. So, an example is Sanchez. I bought Sanchez for 70k. I then put him up for a start price. Sold him not long after I bought him. Put him up for a start price of like 25k, and he sold for 30k. I bought him for 70k just a few days before, but yet he's still selling for 70k now, or similar, or 50k at least, but not bloody 30k. So I don't understand it at all. Oh, what is going on? I lost the game. Sorry it turned into a bit of a mess of a commentary, because I'm terrible at doing live commentaries, but I felt like a bit more exciting for you if I'm playing live and talking about what I'd like to see in FIFA 16. I'm also going to post an article with a more comprehensive list. Check that out on startreplay.com. It will be on the home page if you have a look when this video goes up. I'll also put a link to the article in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to this video. Not this video, to the channel, sorry. It'd be amazing. We're doing well. We're growing at quite a nice rate at the moment. I'd love if you could help that. I've got to win this next game now to get my promotion. And yeah, I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts. So thanks everybody for watching, and let's hope EA can pick up on a few things. They won't, but let's hope we can dream. Yeah, thanks for listening and watching. Bye guys.